Hey guys, and welcome to today's idiot video. Today's video covers a COVID Karen that goes by the name of Lemka Koloma, a YouTuber who's also a prominent member of the super clandestine and not so intelligent federal agency
called Freedom to Breathe Agency.
Seriously guys, I can't make this shit up. So let's begin.
Lemka here. I am bringing you another important message. It's part of my series to stay empowered and be able to really navigate through these challenging and difficult times. We've never been in this before.
Okay, Karen. I guess you're forgetting about the Antonine Plague of the 2nd century, the Justinian Plague of the 6th century, the bubonic plague of the 14th century, the many cholera pandemics, the several flu pandemics including the Spanish flu of 1918, the swine flu, MERS, SARS. So no, Karen, this is not the first time that we've been at the mercy of a pandemic, you idiot.
And then people who've been empowered and they understand that the mask really does not protect them from anything, but furthermore actually causes more harm.
Oh my God, what is wrong with these morons? A mask will not cause harm to the person who's wearing it. You are an idiot.
And this is why we've created a very powerful team. You can find us on Facebook. It's called Anti-Mask Task Force. It's acting under our agency called Freedom to Breathe Agency.
Ah, yes, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. Now I remember where I know this idiot from. She was the dipshit who was filmed harassing an essential worker by pretending to be a federal agent from a made-up agency, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. Here, let's take a look.
That you guys been challenging people on these subjects. Okay, so we are with FTBA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. We are with the people organization, making sure that people's constitutional rights, civil and federal laws are not broken, okay? And so you personally need to take this to your manager because you personally can be sued for this, okay?
I'm just following the store policy.
I am telling you, you are probably paid $15 an hour or $12 an hour, okay? But you are putting yourself into a major legal liability, you personally, okay?
Okay, a couple of things to point out here. First, not only is this Karen harassing this young lady as she's working, probably only making a minimum hourly wage, but then she has the nerve to throw her income in her face as an insult. And second, good luck suing that employee for enforcing company policies. That's like the most Karen thing you could do, Karen. You are a fucking idiot.
And we are there to empower our community, bring critical thinking back.
Oh, the irony in that statement, Karen. You can never bring critical thinking back when there was never any critical thinking there to begin with. You are an idiot.
And make sure that everyone has a choice to decide for their own health. You know, that we have the liberty, that we protect our freedom.
Look, Karen, you don't have the freedom to put other people's lives in danger. You don't have the freedom to go against not just science, but to go against what has become statewide mandates. And I hate to be the one to break this to you, Karen, but zero, and I mean absolutely zero, of your constitutionally guaranteed rights have been taken away from you by requiring you to wear a mask in public, you idiot.
And so today I would like to address the situation when we are out there, because what I've received, and especially yesterday when I was talking to this lady, there is shaming. There is a shaming for people who are not wearing masks.
As those idiots should be. This is not one of those, let's just let them think the way they want to think type situations, Karen. When you don't wear a mask, you put the innocent people around you at a higher risk. And now, more than ever, it's time for the general public to stand up and shame these anti-science Neanderthals together.
And it can be extremely difficult uncomfortable and many times just very scary for people even to go out without a mask.
So if it's scary to go outside without a mask, Karen, then that's simple. Just wear a fucking mask when you go outside, you idiot.
Because they fear the people will be judging them, will be scrutinizing them, will be shaming them, will be point fingering them.
Point fingering my ass. Karen, during a pandemic, when the health and wellness of the general public is at risk, the last thing that you freedom to breathe fucktard should be concerned with is a little point fingering. Put on a fucking mask and don't be a fucking idiot.
And so today I want to make sure that we really understand. So first of all, we have to understand that everyone has been, subjected. We all been subjected to this great job mainstream media did with their fear mongering.
What's this obsession with Karens having a problem with normal people getting their information from the mainstream media, while they have no problem getting their information from some random idiot on Facebook? And why is it so hard for these Karens to understand that you shouldn't get your medical information from Facebook or CNN, but you should be turning to medical institutions like the CDC and WHO?
They basically, announced that there is this vicious virus on the loose, and now everyone be scared, everyone be afraid, everyone just hide in your home, not providing solution, just building up on this fear, on this scare, and just wait inside the house until we have vaccinations.
Karen, you're an idiot. Nobody's saying that you can't leave your home until there's a vaccine. What they are saying is that if you do need to leave your home and you're going to be around other people, then you need to wear a mask. And not just as a courtesy for the people around you, but as a prevention measure for the general public.
And then you have the people who've been empowered, who are critical thinkers, and who actually started to dig and understand what's truly happening.
What's truly happening, Karen, is that we're living in the era of information, which has its pros and cons. For instance, one of the pros is that we can get information on any subject from anywhere in the world instantaneously. But on the flip side of that coin, any idiot with an internet connection can now convince themselves that they're smarter than all the doctors and scientists who are working day and night to find an actual solution to our actual problem.
When we unite, we come all together and are there for each other, that's when we are claiming our power back. And so it will take, some work we have to do in our community, and we all have that power to lift the others up.
Lifting each other up might work in whatever fantasy world you live in, Karen. But in reality, where we live, we need you to wear a fucking mask, you idiot.
So, if you are up to it, I would like to really call all the leaders out there who would like to help with this task, because, we need to fight this. We need to fight this, that this doesn't become the new norm, wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask is not going to become the new norm, Karen. Yes, for the time being, you should wear a mask when you're in public. But eventually, science and medicine will catch up, and there will be more effective ways to treat the disease, like vaccines.
Because before we know, it will be, or it's already at our jobs, at the restaurant establishments, it will be moving to schools. If you look at what's happening in China, it's crazy. And we need to make sure that this really doesn't happen in United States.
What the hell are you even talking about, Karen? What craziness in China is going to make its way here to America just because you wear a mask? And you're right. COVID-19 has invaded all aspects of our life, from our homes to our work to our schools, and will continue to do so as long as anti-mask idiots like you continue to spread the virus.
So, very important to understand is that mainstream media did such a fantastic job in scaring people.
Are you fucking kidding me? You have literally done nothing but try to scare people this entire video. Let's see. You said masks will harm people. You said masks will become the new norm. You threatened that poor little girl who was just trying to do her job with a fictitious fine from your Looney Tunes agency. You said it's scary to wear a mask. You said that the mainstream media was trying to lie to us about a vicious virus on the loose and that a cabal is trying to use the virus to control our lives. Which one is it, Karen? Is the virus a hoax? Or is the cabal trying to use the virus to control us? You said that America is becoming the new China, and we're not even halfway done with your video yet. You are a fucking idiot.
And so, when we are dealing with people they are hurting on the inside, they are acting from their fear. And when we are acting from position of fear, there will be anger, there will be hate, there will be frustration. And so we need to see that. And bringing more darkness into their darkness doesn't solve anything. So we have to bring the light. We have to be the ones that smile and offer help.
Karen, your smile is the last thing that's going to help prevent the spread of a virus. If you truly want to be a light in all this darkness, if you truly want to help your community out, then try not making a video encouraging other people not to wear a mask. Maybe make a video talking about how much you don't like wearing a mask, but you still do it anyway for the protection of the people around you. Try being a community hero instead of an idiot zero.
So this is what we do. When someone gets in front of your face or in front of you, in your face, and is blaming you for endangering others and shaming you for not wearing mask, you can just smile and walk away.
Walking away doesn't solve the problem, you idiot. You and all your anti-mask task force team-killing fucktards need to wear a fucking mask.
Or you can smile, always use smile, always be at your highest energy vibration.
It makes so much sense that she's not just an anti-vax, anti-mask moron, but that she's also a crystal healing, vibrational energy idiot as well. Karen, put on a mask and go vibrate in the corner.
And then you can say, sir, unfortunately, I have a medical condition which does not allow me to wear a mask. But I appreciate that you are wearing yours. Now I feel safe. Thank you.
Well, good for fucking you, Karen. But I think it's time you face the harshest reality that you will ever have to face. This world doesn't revolve around you. So you're welcome for acknowledging our compassion and concern for your health. But now it's your turn. So put on a mask and stop being an idiot.
What I want to say here is that we need to understand the power of planting a seed through kindness, through light, through love.
None of which will prevent the spread of a virus, you idiot. This world doesn't need your kindness or your light or your love. We need you to wear a mask.
And this is what our mission is about, because we need to bring these people who are on the other side of the camp, who've been convinced to bottom of their heart that the mask is truly protecting them, which we know that it's not, because it's not adhering, it's just not helping them at all.
Your argument is beyond convincing, Karen. I mean, you heard her, guys. Masks don't work because they don't physically fucking meld to our face, and well, they just don't work because we know. That's not how shit works, Karen. Humanity has deployed the use of a mask during a pandemic, going back at least to 1918 during the Spanish flu. And all scientific studies point to masks as being highly effective for reducing the spread of an airborne pathogen. So unless you have some contradicting science to back up your dumbass claims, then you should probably shut the fuck up, Karen. You're a fucking idiot.
But they attach themselves with that belief. And that belief has been built on for months now by the authorities, by, people like Dr. Sanjay Gupta, who is on CNN. So it must be true.
Oh, Karen, you're so clueless to your own hypocrisy. You're sitting here telling us not to believe a doctor because he's on CNN, and at the same time expecting us to believe you, a pseudoscience nut job who has a propensity for saying stupid shit. Not only are you a hypocrite, but you're also a fucking idiot.
By Anderson Cooper. And they are bringing all these people and all these doctors, Dr. Fauci and all these other people, and they are playing into the game. And these people now, that's their belief.
Karen, you're an idiot. Science isn't based on belief, it's based on evidence. And all of the historic and current evidence points to masks being effective in reducing the spread of an airborne virus.
And that belief has been building on for weeks on weeks. And now it's very hard for them to let go of that belief, especially because it's a fear-based. It becomes very, very powerful. And so to admit that they've been played, that they've been, doped is unimaginable to the ego. You see, the ego always wants to protect its own beliefs, no matter how much it might be actually harming them. So we have to understand that.
Now, I don't care for your woo-tardery, Karen, but let's play your game for just a moment. How do you know that it's not your ego that's getting in the way and preventing you from wearing a mask by protecting your own beliefs? See, two can play at that game of manipulation, Karen, but I guarantee you that I can play better.
We have to understand that they've been taken advantage. They've been played. And now we need to help them, to bring them to the other side where they can actually feel better, that they can actually breathe.
Karen, wearing a mask is not an ideal situation. I think most people could agree with me that it's actually an inconvenience and that they wouldn't wear a mask if they didn't have to. So you're not going to find any of us moseying our way over to your side with the idiots who can breathe when we can breathe just fine where we're at wearing a mask.
And it's a beautiful opportunity we all have to go out there and be the warrior of life, be the warrior of love.
How about this? Be a warrior of compassion. Act like you give a shit about the people around you. And finally, wear a fucking mask, you idiot.
So, my beautiful friends, if you haven't joined our force task, please do so. Find us on Facebook once again under Anti-Mask Task Force. Our act is called Freedom to Breathe Act. We have an agency. We have a powerful team of people.
People? I think you mean team-killing fucktard idiots. Okay, so I think this is going to be where we end the video today. Something tells me that I'm going to need to join this anti-mask task force group on Facebook so that I can keep up with their stupidity. Because anyone who's a member of the Freedom to Breathe Agency is a certified idiot. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. If you found this video entertaining, then give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And a massive shout out to all of my channel members and patrons, especially Sarah Wisniewski, a patron who recommended this video to me. It's with your support that I'm able to continue to do what I love to do, calling out idiots on the internet. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.